those science vessels, or Hydras just don't do enough damage quick enough to really be able to stop science vessels. You really need Scourge, I think. And now July sticking with his complete ground force here. Looks like it's just Lurker Hydras Zergling here against a late game Terran army, though I'm not sure how effective it will be. He's going in with only 2-3 Lurkers here, and looks like Boxer will get forced back a little bit, but July's gotten a nice pincer attack meanwhile, though, and Hydras are decent against tanks, actually, if they can get in range of tanks. July now moving to the upper left, or upper right, where Boxer has a new expansion going up, but looks like Boxer's managing to clean out that attack, so Boxer once again takes the field in this battle. And July cannot continue to sustain these losses, I feel. He does not have an economic edge anymore, and he's probably mined out in his main. He does have the 9 o'clock up, though, but Boxer has mobility. He has the ability to drop anywhere he chooses, and critically, I don't see any Scourge for July. I think a dozen Scourge would be a very good idea right now. Just keeping 4 at each base would probably be able to land some lucky hits against the dropships, and at least give Boxer something to be concerned about when he's sending out those dropship crews to wreak havoc on those those expansions. And now Boxer moving south with his tanks and his army. I think it's time for him to go for an attack at the front door. It looks like he is going to siege up, and this is going to be devastating for July. I'm not sure how he's going to be able to get out of this alive. His front door is going to collapse here in a matter of seconds, and I think he has lost too much army to be able to deal with this. Looks like he's trying to set up some forces for a surround. He does have the first Defiler out, and it's going to be a matter of how good his swarm is. JulyZerg, of course, coming right before the day of Savior. Savior would, of course, dominate the Zerg scene for a year afterwards. This is in late 05. Savior was just getting onto the scene then in StarCraft, and July would actually fade away for quite a while afterwards. Looks like Boxer going in for another attack here, using his science vessels or Irradiant. Looks like he's actually spotted this flank attack coming from behind, and Boxer wards it off with his Magnet Marines. So really, I'm not sure about July's strategy of using all these Hydralisks. I guess he felt he had the resources to go for Hydralisks, but I think a crackling Defiler and Lurker build would have been better. And looks like Boxer has discovered a Defiler's Den at the 530. He's decided to switch directions of attack to attack the 530 position, and he's taken down the Defiler's Den. So now July is, I think, going for a counterattack at the Boxer's main here. At Boxer's main, I don't think he's going to be bothering defending anymore. I think he's basically he's going to have to go all in here. And by the way, check out Mole Trap and Diggity's casts of Air Force Ace versus Samson Khan, I think, in the Pro League, a very excellent series there. And oh man, Boxer getting a lot of Medic Marine slaughter, though. July with a nice pincer attack this time, using the Dark Storm to great effect here. It looks like he's actually managing to take out Boxer's forces here. Boxer with just 1 Marine left and 6 medics. So Boxer getting pincered there nicely by July, but he's suffered seriously a lot of losses here, and he's down to basically 2 mining expansions at the 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock bases. What I was saying was, do check out Rokaf versus, I believe it was Samson Khan, casted by Moltrap and Diggity. It is their latest videos, and Boxer does play against a Zerg player. It is an absolutely pimp game. Boxer versus, I forget who it was, but definitely check it out. Boxer versus Odin, that's what it was. And a very, very exciting game. You guys really should check it out. Very exciting series in general. Boxer now doing another drop at the 9 o'clock position. Once again, he finds it undefended, and he will take it down quite easily with this Medic Marine force. In fact, I think he's going to pick it up afterwards. Looks like he is going to try to pick it up afterwards. No, he's not, and July is probably going to pick off that dropship. Will Boxer get that? Oh, will we get that hatchery down? Looks like no, he doesn't get the hatchery down. So July responding quickly with that Hydralisk force there, managing to save his hatchery barely, but managing to save it nonetheless. And I'm sometimes surprised how players nowadays, when they're going for these drops, or you know, usually it's crackling drops or Medic Marine attacks, how they often don't focus fire on the hatchery or the command center or whatever command building is there. Oftentimes they'll do the drop correctly, but they'll get killed by the reinforcing forces. And I've seen some Zerg player recently, I made a comment, I think it was one of the commentaries by True Blue, where the Zerg player did that very well. He just, every time he used cracklings, he made sure he killed off oh man, the command center of his opponent. I think it's actually the nexus of his opponent every single time, and he just made sure he did that at the cost of all of his Zerglings. But certainly taking down that expansion is worth much more than taking down a couple more forces. But now July with a large force of Lurkers and Hydralisk moving in, and actually I'm not sure if Boxer has enough to hold this. They're clumped together very much though, so Boxer's tanks are going to be able to do a lot of splash damage, and I'm not sure, this is going to be very close here. July using that Dark Swarm very well, but it looks like July will not be able to take this battle. I think all the Hydralisks, wow, just getting massacred there, and This is showing why Hydras are just not that great of a force to use at the end game. I think it was the same amount of minerals, but used for cracklings. I think that would have broken the front there if you had just maybe one more swarm and cracklings instead of Hydralisks with those lurkers. I think it would have worked, but sadly he just had Hydralisks, and he's definitely sticking with his Hydralisk strategy. Boxer, meanwhile, has taken down that left side expansion, of course. I didn't mention saying that, but dropping that tank, and it just needed one more hit to pick off that hatchery. So nice work by Boxer there. And, oh, July intercepting another dropship. Looks like he's going to take it down. Will he take it down? No. He takes down a science vessel instead, but Boxer, I think, sacrificed that science vessel in exchange for that dropship, which was probably full of units. And Boxer now, perhaps, is going to push out once again for an attack. Boxer running off of 2 bases also. He only has the 12 o'clock and his natural expansion. His natural expansion perhaps is running dry also. So Boxer is not doing very well in terms of resources either. I believe that is... Actually, I can't see the upgrades. I really can't. Sorry about that. This video isn't that high quality. And... now moving south here with a large force here, and he's actually managed to catch July a little off guard. Their lurkers were unburrowed at the time, so they were unable to counterattack. And looks like once again the Hydras are going to get picked off. Although this time July does have the swarm in the great position, though. He's gotten right next to the tanks, and looks like he's actually managing to pick off some of the tanks with the lurkers. Boxer with a good retreat, though, only losing 1 tank in the process. And oh, Boxer has done it again. He's dropped once again in July's expansion at the 6 o'clock position. He will be able to take out the Defilers then. I'm not sure what July can do at this point. He's lost so many expansions. I have to say, Boxer's dropships have won the day for him. Absolutely great dropship play by Boxer. I think had it not been for these dropships, July would still be alive and kicking, if not already winning this game. He's certainly gone for an innovative strategy using his Hydros, although I'm not sure if this is the best strategy around. I'm not sure if it really is a successful strategy, to be honest. But of course, July is known for trying the new and the different, and I don't blame him for trying this combination. Of course, Boxer back in the day was the best Terran player, or definitely in contention for being the best Terran player at the time. And certainly very good against Zerg, so really you needed to do something innovative against Boxer to win. It looks like actually July taking on a couple more science vessels, but I think Boxer now has a critical mass, and GG coming from JulyZerg. So Boxer takes this match. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be doing a couple more Pimpus play games in the near future, since the 3 leagues are basically all winding down to the finals right now. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed, and this is Cholera signing off.